you.
All right, you got 30 seconds with Cedric McMillan. When Kevin Levrone peeled off his stuff, what made you take your stuff off and get down there and pose down with him?
Well,
look who I just found, Angelica Teixeira. We just walked in and you're here.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, do something really sexy for us because you're going to start the interview off, or start the night off. So do something that's very hot, so Johnny can get like some good footage of you.
Sex is my samba.
That's right. Rosie, your rap.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm the Rascal. Muscle and grace all up in your face. Say, oh, well, I'm the Rascal. Muscle and grace all up in your face. Out on the street, I'm unique. Muscle and grace all up in your face. Big, strong curves, smile on my face. Bringing it back to the old school shape.
I like it. Here with Sami El Haddad, and we did a great interview the other day.
Yep,
You're in a good mental mindset.
I'm ready.
You said this is the best we're ever going to see from you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you ready to do some damage in that 212 division?
I was born ready.
Now, when I'm done talking to you, I'm going to go talk to Jose Raymond.
So you will hear the best interview with him.
I know I will. You have any words for Jose Raymond? Will you beat him tomorrow?
I'm not even putting him in my thoughts, but it would be good for a payback because I beat him, he beats me. But in accounts, I think he's ahead of me in beating me many times.
Right.
So it's time for revenge.
It's time for revenge. I agree.
Yep.
It was the most exciting thing at the press conference.
it was a very special.
And I mean, you guys are all vying for the title. It's not like you guys are just there. You guys actually have a legitimate chance of winning.
They're hungry. I talked to them. They're hungry.
What's the strategy going in here? What did you try to bring to the table to win this title?
In the past, I come in a little bit too full, and then I have a boss over here for the next.
You have a boss? Never in your life had you had a boss.
I have a boss. You know, I've had Chris before, and then, you know, I did the diet very well this year for myself, and then, you know, the last 48 hours, and I know you know it so well, and I turned it over to her. I talked to her a couple weeks ago, and we talked about what we're going to do,
right.
And she knows it, and she's going to keep me to it and just come in, flat belly, lean, tight. Don't worry about being full because everyone says I'm already full, so I'm going to come in.
What are you going to weigh on stage?
Probably 160. I'm 157. I'll come up a little bit.
What's the limit for your height, actually?
160.
Wow, so you're actually the biggest you could be.
Yeah.
Kicking ass. You're the only person who's been around for a long time who just keeps getting better and better and improving.
Well, I'm trying my best.
And everyone else seems to just fall off. You have longevity.
Yeah, I think that because it's just my lifestyle, you know. I absolutely love the sport. Not that they didn't, but I just thrive on it.
Do you have injuries?
I don't have any injuries.
That's why.
Thank goodness.
That saved you. Give us a little sneak peek. Oh, she's in shape. You're in shape. Were you pissed off that Autumn Swanson won the Arnold?
Oh, God, no. I love that girl. I mean,
you wanted to win, obviously, though.
Well, yeah, but hell, I didn't deserve it. So, it was her show. She looked amazing. I was so happy for her.
You ready to beat her tomorrow?
I'm ready to be at my best and beat. You know, it's more like redemption for myself.
안녕하십니까. 한국 IFBB 프로 김준호입니다. 한국 여러분들에게 우리나라 보디빌딩을 올림피아에서 소개하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
I just ran into Janet Layug, and a lot of people are talking about you being the favorite going into this event, even though Ashley Kaltwasser is Miss Olympia. How do you feel about that?
Well, that's exciting news to hear, and definitely a good thing for me. But this year I'm really, really hoping. It's my third year competing at the Olympia. Very excited.
You're like a veteran already.
Yeah.
Justin Compton of the Chronicles of Compton. Actually, I got to tell you, the press conference, I've never seen you so confident before.
No, it was great. I had a good time. Wasn't really trash talk or anything. We just all got up there, and I think everybody had good confidence. I mean, it's going to be a good show this year.
Usually, you'd be kind of more subdued. You're like, look, I'm top five. I'm top six here.
I came here to play. I didn't come here just to say, oh, I went to the Olympia. I came to make my mark.
Well, you waited 2 years. You passed up the Olympia twice.
Exactly. So I waited till the time was right.
Dani, what's with those shoes, the Yoda shoes?
Well, I'm a Jedi, Dave.
Have you completed your training? That's the question.
I believe I have. To be honest with you. Well, I don't know if our training is ever really done. But a big part of competing for me is mindset. And I think a big part of being a Jedi is also mindset. I'm going to be at my best. That I do know. And
what have you improved from last year?
I've improved my back. I've improved my glutes. I've improved.
Let's see your glutes. Turn around. Even Well, just lift up the thing. Johnny likes to date the glute cam on it. Those are some good glutes, I'll tell you that much. And can't get too much better than that. Let's see the abs. Wow. Impressive.
Thank you.
What's up? It's me. You're the sleeper guy in this lineup because you have the Olympia experience, and people kind of forgot about you, which is good because now when you get up there, if you bring something that they haven't seen, it's going to have more of an impact.
Well, I mean, I haven't really been, just lately I've been posting a lot, some videos and stuff like that because I don't want to talk too much,
Sure. Let your physique do the talking.
Yeah, let my physique do the talking. And, wherever I fall in the placement, I'm happy overall with what I've done in the past year, and I feel like I'm going to present something new and exciting for the fans.
Moment for me that allowed me to
reigning Miss Bikini Olympia, Ashley Kaltwasser, Vogan for us.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's the only way to do it.
Robot, right?
This is robot.
You said you're preparing that for if you win.
I swear, if I win, I will do the robot on stage.
Go-to move. The go-to move.
Okay, well, I'd be like,
You didn't hold the glute cam there long enough. There you go, Johnny. That's a winning glute move if I have ever seen one. I interviewed J.M. Manion before, and I said, what about Latorya Watts? Will she win the Olympia again? He goes, extremely hard to beat.
Wow. He said that?
He said that.
Awesome. Well, I love hearing that. I mean, that's big motivation for me, so that was really awesome.
This is going to be your biggest test, I think, because you got Nicole Wilkins, you got Candice Lewis coming off a win. This might be your toughest show of all time. Any nerves?
I'm prepared for that. I knew it would be, so I am just 100% prepared. I'm ready. It'll be fun. It'll be exciting. I didn't know what to expect going into last year, and I still don't know what to expect this year, but I'm more prepared than ever before.
I'm not looking at that part of that. What I'm looking at is I brought a look that I think is definitely going to stir some shit up, and
I got to give the fans. I got to give the fans out there a treat. You got to give me the hands together, most muscular, because that's the freakiest shot. What? That's the freakiest shot of maybe any bodybuilder. Hold that shot one more time.
No one else is pulling that shit.
This is seriously one of the most freakiest, most muscular shots of any bodybuilder. Look, you actually look very drawn, which is good.
Yeah, you know what the thing is we all want to look sucked out today, and you really don't want to look too sucked out early. Want to have that fullness, I think. But one thing we've changed with my manipulation this week is we're gonna suck out and peak right on time.
Okay. No one really cares about that. Turn around. I want to. Let's go over posing together. Standing relaxed in the back. I want to make sure we get your lats open. All right, just move those a little bit more over this way. All right, Jason's got it. All right, you're ready to win the Olympia now. Turn around. I think you're gonna do it.
Oh yeah, no cramps, no spasms, no crap. I got a whole massage team here with me. Derek Farnsworth worked on me.
Woo! That's a wow. That's a wow. And you, I have to go get my toe reconnected now.
Sorry, Dave. I didn't mean to kill you.
Good luck. I'm here with Melissa Piero, the only person in the bodybuilding industry who actually uses my voice to fall asleep at night.
I do. I like watching your Q&A show all the time, watch it all the time. But I watch it at night when I go to bed.
Oh.
And I swear every time within 3 to 5 minutes, I'm out asleep. It takes me 5 days to listen to a whole question and answer thing.
That's how I read a book. I read 1 page a night. It takes me a year to read one book.
And if it's you and Romano together, oh, it's even quicker.
Really? And here I am. People tell me that I almost have an irritating voice.
I know. It's the two most irritating voices put me right to sleep.
There you go. She works in reverse. It's really the unknown because it's the first Olympia. So who the freak knows what the hell they're going to pick,
There's a lot of that unknown, but I don't think too much. It's classic bodybuilding. There's not too much confusion out there. A lot of people saying, what are they looking for? Look at the winners, They're all very well-rounded, symmetrical, aesthetic bodybuilders, and that's what bodybuilding is. It's no different than open. We just have a weight restriction per our height. The top 5 open bodybuilders, same thing. They're supposed to be symmetrical, aesthetic, and pleasing to the eye, and they are.
It's interesting because aside from a few competitors, most of the guys in this lineup, yourself, Darrem being a little older, but you got Danny Hester, you got Stan McQuaid, all seasoned guys that have been training a long time. Do you think that helps the cause, so to speak? More detail, more, I guess more classic?
Absolutely, man. You can't, the more mainstream our sport gets, the more, people we have jumping on stage, which is great. I love that. But you see the difference in physiques. You yourself, veteran bodybuilder, it takes decades to build a champion physique. So absolutely. Hester, Stan McQuay, they have great physiques, and it shows. The time shows.
You weighed in what?
Weighed in 200 on the dot.
That's a lot of muscle you've added.
Yeah, that's 20 pounds of muscle, and I'm more conditioned.
How do you do that in 1 year? I mean, I know you really dedicated yourself, but that's a monumental gain.
There's a few ways. Number one, Chris Aceto is a wizard. This guy is the man. Mike Camp, my strength conditioning coach, he taught me how to train hard again. When I was in men's physique, I forgot how to train hard. I forgot what hard training was. So now we're back to heavy, free weights, 2 rest days a week, grow, train. Had a lot of anger from the last Olympia, used that as a fuel, helped catapult me to a new level.
This is probably the best I've ever seen you. I've seen some of the pictures online. Obviously, until we see you on stage all tanned up, we're not going to really know what the true look is. Going into this event, I mean, with the unknown factor being there, who would you say your main competition is? Don't say yourself, because we know that. Who are you looking gunning for, or who's gunning for you?
Oh, man, I'm not going to say myself, man, but, I'm not threatened by anybody, but the guys that I do like is Robert Timms. He looks great, dude.
Yeah, he's got great genetics.
But he's beatable. I like Danny Hester, but he's beatable. I like Darrem Charles, but he's beatable. So I respect these guys for certain body parts, but as a whole, as a flowing physique, I don't see an overall physique. I see a bunch of really good body parts here and there on each one of these guys. I don't see anybody with the total package.
Doing this many years, and right now the way that I'm looking is just going to continue getting better for the next 24 hours.
How do you keep peaking over and over? Most guys can't peak for one show. You peak 25 times a year.
It's just knowing my physique, and also I really do it a healthy, clean way. Stuff that we won't get into. So
is this easier for you because you don't have to be so big?
Yes, and my body can just come back because it's not coming back from anything.
Right.
It's just more on a natural level here, so that's why I can continue to compete.
Are you implying that you're a natural athlete at this show?
Of course, I compete like at this show. That's what I do. That's why when I come off from one show, I can roll back in the next weekend and keep going for a couple months.
So when you first were coming into it, you weren't sure. You seem like you're not really too nervous right now.
I'm not too nervous right now. That's right. But I think like every year is different. Your body responds different. So.
What are you going to weigh on stage?
120.
And what were you last year?
120.
Okay, so you're pretty much not changing what worked.
Keep 120 every year. That's the goal.
Right, let's see those legs, because that's really what we want to see. I don't really want to hear anything you have to say. I want to see the body doing the talking. Those are some of the best legs in the business. Turn around, show Johnny the calves. The best calves in women's physique, maybe in all the women's sports.
Thank you. I'm glad you like.
Yeah, we like your calves.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And I'm sure Steve Wenderstrom would be happy with that little calf shot.
Yes.
Show me that swag. Give me give me your best move. Your best move. Right to the camera. Give me that. I want to see the best move, Brandon. You got. All right. Just a little preview. Now that's a set of abs, man.
Everything's, been awesome. I'm just back in school as usual, like I am every year at the Olympia. This year I've been a little bit more focused the last several months. Coming back into the O, taking 4th last year was my best placing.
Absolutely.
And of course, I'm going to come back, and all I want is to
move up,
do better. Right. And I can tell you that this package is definitely a wow factor.
Turn around, let me see.
Oh, you can't see it.
Well, we can see it. We have X-ray vision. We see right through the clothing. Sorry.
Nice.
I'm here with Nathan the Ash, and I don't even want to talk to him. I just want to see some poses because you're looking freaky as hell. Give us a double bicep. Your first Mr. Olympia, Nathan. Is it a dream come true?
It's a dream come true, but I'm also very nervous, Dave. But it is what it is.
Now, a lot of people are talking. I predicted, top 8 for you.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you can stand up there with these guys and give them a run for their money?
Yeah, I believe I can, At the moment, I've given a lot of them a run for the money already, I believe, if not beat some of the top guys. If I get put in the right lineup that suits me, with my physique, then I believe I'll creep up there slowly, in the shadows. But I think and I hope, 728. The West 10th, but I'm fighting for the 728.
Artie Caldwell here. I was just telling someone the other day that you, they didn't realize that you beat Justin Compton at the Natural Ohio Classic in, what, 2011?
Dave loves bringing that up. I
love
beat
it.
Justin Compton twice when we were competing. But we were just laughing and joking about it, that we're both here together after all this time years ago competing as teenagers, starting off at Dave Lieberman's show. So it's been a long journey, but it's awesome.
It's interesting because when you won the Team Universe, I probably imagine that you never imagined you'd be on the Olympia stage, only because, you know, bodybuilding, you just don't, you know, you're a natural competitor, and it's hard to make it to the, even in the 212 division, but now you got classic bodybuilding, which was almost like made for you.
Yes, sir. It was definitely a godsend and an answer to prayer. And actually, you called it, because you had been talking about a need for a division in between bodybuilding and men's physique, and you even said if you call it classic men's bodybuilding or whatever, it would be right. So I'm very, very thankful to our president, Jim Manion, and everyone else involved in the creation of the division.
And that's all she wrote. I'm standing here with the Boston Mass himself, Jose Raymond, and David Henry says you're done. Samuel Haddad said you've beaten him more than he's beaten you, but not tomorrow. Flex Lewis says no chance. How do you respond?
Well, you know, this industry often gets a bad rep for recreational drug use, and I think these guys are jumping on that bandwagon. I think they need to chill out and stop smoking that stuff. I've beaten their asses all, and you could even, one might argue, even Flex's last year. So, you know, I'm bringing the heat. Ask Chris. I wasn't a guy who had surgery and is gonna just come here to enjoy the Olympia weekend. I'm coming here to win. I'm coming here to kick some ass. I'm in phenomenal condition. I'm as big as I've ever been, and I'm feeling better. Last year I was in a lot of pain. You know, I had that knee injury. At the Arnold, it was even worse. I could barely move. Now I'm able to do the step mill again. So you know what it's like. Your glutes start activating again. Your hamstrings are tighter.
Well, you look great. You're not afraid to show. Look into that camera and give us a fucking brutal pose.
There we go.
The Boston Mass, Jose Raymond. Give me a final word for all your competitors. Into the camera.
Watch out. Be ready, because I am.